Hi, this is Pam, Pam's Paper Place, and I thought I'd try to do a tutorial that I made this farm folio, and I thought it'd be fun to show you how I did that. And originally, I started out with like a paper bag, and then I just kind of went, but not everybody's going to have a paper bag. So I decided to use cardstock. And if you're interested in seeing what this looks like, just go to a previous video. It'll be a farm folio. So this is what I'm going to try to show you how I made it. Now the paper I'm using is just a cream cardstock. This is by Coordinations. I don't know if that's Michael's or what brand that is, but just any, cardstock, and this will be our base for the folio. And then I'm going to be using this paper pad. It's 12 by 12, so just get whatever paper pad you want. This is a Craftsmith paper pad I got a while ago. So the first thing you're going to do is take your two 4 by 4 or two 12 by 12 papers, and I just did that, and all I did was seam it right here. So two 12 by 12, for your base, and then you just glue it, just small 1/4 of an inch or so here. Just glue that, and then you're going to score. So we're going to get our scoreboard, and you see how this is so long. So the way I'm going to do it is, you've got your two 12 by 12s together, glued together, and your first score will be here at the 4 inches, and then the next one will be 9 inches, and then because it goes off, we're going to just fold it here where we just scored at 9 inches, and then we'll just butt this up against here so that we can do our next score, which will be 6, and then we're going to do 3/4 for a little spine here, so we'll do 6 3/4. And now it's going off again, so we're just gonna fold it at that last fold that we just did and butt that against here, and then we're going to score at 6, and then we're going to do another spine, so 6 3/4, 6 3/4, and then this is going to be the flap here. So that's what we're doing. 4, 9, this was 6, and then you had a 3/4 inch, so 6 3/4, and then you're going to score at 6 3/4, and then this will be the flap. Okay, the next thing is we're going to cut here a 4 by 12 piece of paper, and I just cut it a scant 4 inches by 12, and I'm considering this going to be part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4, just so it doesn't get too confusing. But before we glue that in, I just took a couple little strips. This is maybe 1/4 of an inch, not even, well, about 1/4 by 12, and then just fold it in half or score it in half. I got glue all over my hands. So that you can just reinforce that first score, because it will be opening and shutting a lot. So let's just glue that on this first, when we scored here at the first 4-inch. And that'll just reinforce it a little bit there. Oops, there's not a lot of glue here. So we'll do this on those score areas for reinforcement. Let's see if that'll, just fold it, make sure it folds okay. You just want that to fold nice still. Yeah, that'll work. And then we're going to do that again here. I will do that in a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, and I did the same thing here at that next score mark here. And then just make sure you fold it and then score it, or use your bone folder, make a nice crease there. And then let's put on this little piece here, which was a scant 4 by 12. And then we'll glue that on here. And then we're going to have a pocket that will be here. And that's gonna be 3.5 by 5, or whatever you'd like it to be, but about 3.5 by 5. And then I had a little glassine envelope, or you could just make any other pocket. And if you had little cut aparts in your paper pad, you could use that. This is 2 3/4 by about 4 3/4. So that will go here. So let's glue this on here. Okay, I glued down this scant 4 by 12 here. And the next thing we're going to do is put our pocket here, and then this little glassine one can go here. And you can put a little circle here so it's easier to grab. Looks like somebody took a bite out of it. And we can just stress it up if you prefer. So that would be glued here, and you could sew around it if you wanted to. And then we'll just glue this down. Okay. Yeah, just kind of put it on this line here. We have that. And then you can add this little glassine envelope. You could also just put a little belly band here so you could pull it out if you wanted to. And you know what? I don't know. Do I want to do that? We'll just glue it down, I think. Yeah. We'll just glue it down. have that little pocket down. So that is part 1. And then for this part, make sure that stays, has a nice fold. Then our next one, this area here, will be, this is our about scant 5 by 12. So let's do a scant 5 by 12 paper. And let's see, I think that is, it shows this paper here. And then this is going to be a pocket here. So let's glue this part down here. Okay, I decided to sew right along here. And then this was just a cut apart in the paper pack. So if you have a cut apart or just a piece of paper, cardstock, this is 4 by 6 if you'd like that size. And then we'll just glue this here. And then we're going to add, more things in the pocket later. We'll do all that tags and things later. So I'm just going to glue on these 2 sides where I sewed. Let's glue that here. Okay, that's part 2, and then, like I said, we'll have more things in here. Then this next part, okay, is, I believe this is a scant 6 inch right here. So we're going to take our 6 inch, scant 6 inch by 12, and then we will glue that in here. And then we have this little booklet that we'll be using later. And this booklet, just cut out of some of the cardstock in the paper pad, is 9 by 6, and then it's folded in half. So that's going to be a booklet here. So let's just glue this scant 6 by 12 here, our next part, part 3. Okay, then we have some more paper, and we're going to glue that in here. And this was the one that was, I believe, another scant 6 by 12. And after we glue that in, it takes some strips. This is about 1 1/4 by 12. And then after we glue this in, we're going to just put this over for some added strength. Just a lightweight cloth. And then we're going to actually, I think, yeah, we need to add this piece here before we put that on there. So just glue this on, and then just put your fabric down there. This is part 4. Okay, what I decided to do is take a 2 by 12, and then I'm going to cover this, and then we're going to put our little fabric strips here and here just to reinforce it. So let's do that. Probably fabric tack would work. And also, before you do that, I need to tell you to make your spines about 3/4 by 12, and then we're going to be putting them in here first, and then this, sorry. So we'll be doing that, and then I think we'll put our paper here. Well, let's do this first. We're going to glue I doubled some cardstock or chipboard. This will be one of the little gussets or spines. I guess you'd call this a spine, maybe. It's hard to get this all in here. And then maybe I'll use some Fabri-Tac for this here. So I'm doing things a little different. That's why I'm kind of figuring this out as I go, in a way. This is the third one that I've made like this. The other one was just the 2 farm folios. Oh, this is pretty goopy. Oh, I gotta put this in my new bottle that Gail Tuthill gave me. I'll show you that. It'll be easier to squeeze out. This is toward the end too, so. Let's see if this is any better. Not really. Yeah, I gotta get that in that new bottle. Put my Fabri-Tac in it. I mean, this glue works, but it sure is hard to get on nicely. And this will just reinforce that with a little spine a little bit more. Okay, I don't have that glue bottle right offhand, but I'll have to show that to you in another video that Gail gave me that works pretty good. She said for putting your Fabri-Tac in, it's easier to squeeze. All right, how about we do our other spine piece here, and we'll glue that in, and I will be back. Okay, I put this spine in. We're going to cover it with this paper. That's, just measure that whole flap a little bit. And if you have to trim it on the other side, you can do that. Yeah, you need to trim it here. And then let's do this fabric strip here. I don't know. I'm thinking this is too gloppy right now, and it's toward the end, so I'm just going to use my art glitter glue, because this just is toward the end and it's not very good. I think I'll have more success using this. So let me glue this down and be back. Okay, we have that done, and then just you know, make sure you score here, or push the fabric in if you can. Oops. On here. over it, and then we're going to work on the other side here. And let's see how many minutes we got. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Well, this is going to be the now we got our flap on this side. And I'm going to skip that for a minute. Let's see what we got here. I think we have here. Okay, so just want to make sure. Okay, so this will be going like this, and then this will be the front. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the front here. So here you have your flap here, and then this area, we'll put that there. Yeah, like that. So we got a scant 6 by 12. We have a but a little scant 6 by 12. And we're going to do the same here, and we're going to glue this down. And we got another piece here, which is going to be a scant 5 by 12. And then this last little piece here. I have a scant 4 by 12. All right, so let's get to gluing these 4 pieces. All right, on this next part, we've got all these glued down, and I made some more 1 3/4 by 12-inch fabric strips. So we're going to glue them over here, and then so we got 3 here, and then I did a bigger one here. That's, I believe it's, you know, whatever your thing is, your little flap here. I think I did about 2.5 by 12. So we'll glue all that, and we'll see if we have time for anything more. Okay, so we got these strips all on here, and then we'll trim them off. We have it here, and then just, you know, make sure you still have your score. And then I think I like the way it looks, so I'm going to add it also. I know we had reinforced it. I guess we didn't have to, but I think I want to add this. About the same again. 1 3/4 by 12. So we'll glue that on, and then we'll check out what we have, and I think we'll do another video after this one. So, okay, we have all that little fabric down. I really like that. It's kind of frayed and everything, and I went back and glued down any loose pieces there. And then we can take a pinking shear or just trim it how you want. The little fabric ends. And then I think we will just pick up from here tomorrow. It looks a little shabby-ish. If you just want to have it frayed, you could do that too. Okay, so here's the inside. We had this pocket here, vellum pocket here. We have a little pocket here, and that was part 2. And then we have a little booklet. It's part 3. And this is quite involved right here. I'll work on that. And then just make sure you score your little you know, all these little folds. Then on the other side, we have the fabric here, and the fabrics here and here. So I think that's it for today. Thanks for following along. I hope you, you know, will attempt this project. And if you have any questions, just let me know. And then this will be going like this. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.